Now that we've signed Mark Cucurella today for £63 million, it's only right and fair that we break down and dissect how his season went in the last season. Last year, Brighton signed him for 80 million. Fast forward 12 months, and he's now worth 3 to 4 times that amount as we sign him today for 63 mil. So he definitely did something good in his first ever season in the Premier League. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what Mark can bring to our team. And getting straight into the video. Yeah, I thought he had a very good game against us last season. But yeah, let's break down his game now. Okay. Nice. You know, I like bits of play like that. I like the thinking, you know, a little touch inside just to create the space out wide because he sees his teammate out wide in the best position to receive. I mean, this guy's close control in tight areas, nice little ball roll then to get past his first man. And of course, just by being able to do that, he now has 2 passing options in front of him. Keeps the ball, plays it 1-2 and boom. And already he's making the run in behind, getting ready to get on the end of that pass as well. So I do like that. I do like that a lot. Played, first touch out from his feet. This guy's a very high octane type of player. So I think as a fan base, we're going to be very excited to see him. And I'd be interested to see how him and Ben could combine together, because I think at times we are going to see Cucurella playing on the left-hand side of a back three, where he'll give the underlapping runs and Ben will give overlapping runs and vice versa. And I think I mentioned this point with Koundé originally when we tried to sign him with him and Reece James. I think maybe Tuchel's trying to recreate that same tactical effect for the left-hand side, but that's just my prediction right now. Let's see how the season, of course, pans out. I love that little lat croqueta skill. I think it's so classy in like full motion as well. And that's the angles it creates by doing that. Great ball. Like at La Masia, the way they coach these kids to play perfect crosses, I don't know how they do it, but perfect weight behind as well too. It's like they pass to their man instead of just crossing blindly inside the box. But that was a fantastic header. Whoever scored that goal for them. I mean, yeah, we saw what he did for us. I mean, look right there. He had time and space, which you don't want to give him. He spots who the best option is to play that cross to, and you can see that he has his strike, I think, Welbeck in between Rudiger and I think Alonso in the box. So he has that ability to play those pinpoint crosses in those danger areas. Takes out 2 defenders and boom. Great goal. Playing for the national team, he'll definitely be part of the World Cup, 100%. Played. Just that composure there, that skill. That receives and then plays a safe pass backwards. There's no options there. Yeah, this guy's dribbling is really, really strong. And do you see that? You see that tenacity and that aggression then when he closes down Hakim Ziyech? Let me just rewind that back a tiny bit, you guys. Right here, you can. That is like in his personality. He's that aggressive style of player that wants to spin that ball back, and that's why he ranked very high for like 1v1 tackles last season in the Prem. But yeah, I think in terms of like the intensity, which Tuchel stresses upon so much as our manager, he fits what we're doing to a T. Played. Got that recovery pace to get back and wins his tackle, and we don't know what happens there, but you just know whenever Werner's on the ball, anyone's tackling him, so I'm not going to give him that. I'm being mean, but see, Mahrez trying to cut inside. Look at the body balance. It's just like Cucurella's got his position in the perfect angle. He's trying to show Mahrez down to the, of course, the right hand side, but we know that Mahrez always cuts inside, so it's kind of like a dummy, where he's trying to fool Mahrez into doing that. Stays strong, recovers very quickly back, and boom, wins that tackle off him. Nice and tight. Yeah, you see that little run there, just like run back to help his teammates out. Because there were 2 Brighton players there to deal with that. But then who's the one taking responsibility in the moment? That's my ball now. That's my ball now. Nice and tight and aggressive. Like, for a guy who came to the Premier League for the, you know, his first season in the Prem, he really like acclimatized very well to the physical nature of the league. So massive credit goes to him. I can imagine like the double teams that Ben and Cucurella could do down that left hand side. That's it, out and tight again. The little lunge tackle there. Yeah, I can definitely envision that dynamic for next season. Because obviously we have to remember too, when Tuchel's of course playing with his systems, we might have like a back three setup, but when we're in the build-up phase, the offensive phase, defensive phase, it's like how many different formations. So when we're attacking, you can imagine that Cucurella will push all the way up, and we will have like a back 2 or 3 at times when that is happening. So yeah, that'll be really exciting to see. Oh, that skill right there, the little flick over the top then. Yeah. Like the speed he plays that to. I don't know why Barcelona let this guy go. It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, it's great for us, but I never understand it sometimes. Like, if clubs like pay you for 1 or 2 more seasons, you literally got like the ready-made replacement for Jordi Alba. But it helps us right now. Boom, that's it. My ball, my ball. Holds his position and there, boom. I think defensively, you can see he's very strong. And as a fan, you want to feel that sense that you can rely upon your man to win those balls, you know, to win those tackles. Look at him right there, engaging and pressing up. Obviously playing for Etafe, those types of pressures there. This guy was putting in so many pressures for Etafe. He was so key to how they played down that left-hand side. And yeah, it's just great coaching all round that his reading of the game is that strong, where he just knows when he has to engage the press and when not to. Sticks there, boom. Gets his body in front of that ball, wins that. I mean, very physical, very aggressive. Like, I've always liked my fullbacks to have that like tenacious type of tackle. Like, they go in hard and fast, they win that ball fairly every time. Like, sometimes when I see Marcos Alonso, he's still hovering around his man because he's not winning that ball straight away. I think for a counter-pressing system, you need players that go in with that tenacity straight to win that ball, to kickstart an attack. See some of his crossing right here, cuts inside to make that space, and then we don't see what happens there. Yeah, I mean, the guy's a defender. And look at the positions too in which he's making these tackles. So I could imagine him being that left-sided centre-back in that back 3 for next season. I think there'll be times we'll swap with Ben. I think we'll see a lot of rotation and a lot of fluidity. I think next season, I'm expected to see a very super fluid team that Tuchel's building. And this is why I'm actually quite excited now. Yeah, the guy can tackle, man. He can go forward very well, but the most important thing is, can you defend? And I think he's proving that he can. Of course, for Brighton last season, he did play in the back 3 too, so makes a lot of sense. Pressures up, wins that ball back, kickstarts it. Well, he probably did kickstart an attack, but the comp kind of ended then. Oh, nutmeg. Yes, yes. I love that the 1-2s he's constantly looking for. He's got that composure and skill just to create them spaces that you need to then, you know, pass first time and then running behind. I remember when I was kind of critiquing his defending for Etafe, but now it's got me thinking he was kind of playing as like a left mid more than a defender. So yeah, sometimes we have to always remember that depending on the system players are playing in, you're not always going to see what they can fully do. So that's definitely one thing to remember for myself going into the future. Yeah. I think I can see a lot of Chelsea fans liking this guy. Team of Run, I mean, come on, you already knew you won the ball before. Let's not pretend there. Yeah, the way, how many times did he tackle Mahrez to? My ball, that's it, okay. Like, I've always felt like afro hair type of players do really well at our club. Of course, David Luiz. I'm getting a little bit of flashbacks whenever I see Cucurella homing in to win possession back. I think he's got that aggression and craziness that Luiz has as well too. So I like that. I think it makes it more entertaining. But let me see that little skill again. That's what I'm talking about. Falls him inside. Dummies go straight to the outside afterwards. Tackle. I mean, we saw last season how well he played against us at Stamford Bridge. So, I mean, yeah, I can see why his transfer value really leveled up drastically over these past 12 months. Good defending to get Megs, but then save face and, you know, I like little plays like that, yeah. Obviously, he got done there, but he's thinking, I'm not going to just stand my ground and give away a foul. I'm going to now be the victim of this. You victimize me, I'm going to play after this right now, win the free kick back for my team. It's just that type of thinking in the moment. I feel sorry for Ziyech, he got bullied. Oh, that first touch. Okay, that's what top class players do under pressure. The way man fell to the floor then. But moments like this, for me, this is what like better players do. They're able to still keep possession and have that advantage over the ball. And when he plays too, like he's not just passing exclusively with just his left foot. He's using his right foot and his left foot all the time to create those angles up, and you know, of course, keep that body position open. You know, so he can play more positive passes. He can play forward more. Now, I'm just thinking how strong a left hand side can be with Cucurella just homing in to support his teammates down that side. Against Rudiger too. Okay, that wasn't us, I don't think. I can't even see. It's not 4K. You know, you gotta do something better than that. If you want to get past him, you gotta do something better than that. Come on, that was dead play then. That was terrible. That was terrible. The recovery speed, the pace, and clean tackle. It's like a tackle pass. Another, how many times have I seen Ziyech and Werner get dispossessed by him? It's not making sense. I guess that's why they're not going to be here for next season. But regardless, you guys, that is a glimpse, a taster of what we can expect from Cucurella for this season. I'm hoping to see him tomorrow against Everton. Sorry, Frank. I don't think I'm going to have a very happy reunion for tomorrow. I think it could be a bit of a demolishing right now. So you guys, share your thoughts and opinions. How do you feel about this signing? Let us all know. And of course, don't forget to watch up my analysis video and my breakdown of our capture of this player. So on that note, I'm Nini FC. This is BlueLionsTV. Catch you guys later with some more videos. Cool.